Yo, what's up? This is Jabu Brown. Thanks again. This is another episode of Change Down SA. We're so excited. But before we continue, because we are known for reviewing cars, I have to say South Africa is one of the most beautiful country. The landscape, the mountains, the warmth of the people, the food, the weather. Well, today it's a bit grayish. We're not in London, we're still in South Africa, but the weather is beautiful in most parts of the year. But like every country, there's problems. And in South Africa, our problem must be load shedding. What a huge problem. But talking about load shedding and the car that we are reviewing today, quite a contrast. Today, we're looking at the new Ix3. This is a full electric car in a country that's got load shedding. How funny is that? So this is a full electric car. When you see this car, definitely there is no petrol in this car as it's full electric. And there are a couple of things that you can see from the front of the car that it's quite different from the other ones. You've seen the X3 on the road, but this is an Ix3 and it tells you that it's electric. And some of the features that you will see, most definitely, it is covered here. It doesn't look like the other ones where it's got lines. Cars are passing by, but hey, we continue. So as you can see in the front here, you have lines, but on this one, it's really much covered, and you have the eye here that tells you it's a electric car. And most details you will see throughout the car, they have the blue details anywhere. Even when you go inside, you will see those details. And obviously, most of you would know that a car is open. Most of the parts are closed, as you can see, because the car doesn't need much breathing, doesn't need much air to cool the engine, as it is an electric car. This is the front of it, and as you can see, it's got the LED lights. These lights, they're so beautiful. I like these lights and how they do them. And BMW, they do very beautiful lights. The design, I love it. I really, really love it. That's the front of it. Let's check out the side profile of this car. So now again, we take a look at the side profile of this car. I mean, this car for me looks quite bigger than the previous generations of the X3. It looks quite big. You'd easily mistake it for an X5 type of thing if you don't know. But it's quite simple. This is the side profile, and immediately again, you would notice the rim is quite different. You know, it's not as open as the other rims that you see on the road. It's quite covered. And yes, again, as I told you, you will see these small blue details everywhere that tells you this is an Ix3, a full electric car. So this is the side profile, and this are just for the aesthetics, but it doesn't work, you know, it's closed up. And most definitely this one that we have today is an M. This is how you see it. The windows nicely blacked out. I love the lines of this car. You know, the insinuated. This is what BMW is known for in terms of their design. Very good. The side skirt here, as you can see, it's got some nice design into it. I love what they did. There's nothing I would have loved carbon fiber somewhere, but you don't get it here. So this is the side profile. But because it is, I just want to show you something. Come closer. As you can see, no hole to put the pump in here. But if you open, you can quite clearly see this is full electric. You put the cable there. I will show you the cable, but this is what you find. And it tells you the details here when you are charging, what happens. You know, it tells you quite clearly here that when it's on blue, then it's charging. Then when it's on green, then it's fully charged. All these things, it tells you. Very simple. But I also want to show you the cable. I will show you just now. Don't worry. Let's close it here. It was raining. We don't want to get water inside there. You know, we need to be careful about this. Otherwise, just choke a lento. even though this car is a full electric car, but what's still important is the aerodynamics. As you can see, how it's designed is to reduce drag, and it's still looking good. Even though there's no exhaust in there, you don't see anything, it's nicely designed. As you can see, you have your camera, a rear view camera here, so you don't bump it. But I have to say, with this new X3 and the iX3, my favorite designs must be these taillights though. Like, guys, tell me what you think of these taillights. Like, these are beautiful. I love them. This must be my favorite thing or favorite design in the whole car. So yeah, this is the back of the car, and as you can see, you know, you don't need a lot, but this is just for aesthetics, so it doesn't really work. And I just love this back of the car. But right now, I want to open the boot. Let's see what we get. We open, and voila. As always, we have our shooting gear, ample space, and this time around, like I told you, we have our charging cable. So you can either use this cable to charge at charging points. You go to BMW, you can plug it and charge it. But then you could also charge it at home. But that's the interesting thing. If you can't produce your own energy or your own power, this car will be something for you. But that's a story for later on. I want to show you this. You also get a cable to charge at home. So you can plug it and then you can charge. This is the cable. It looks like cable here. Laptop. It's just a charger. Charging motor to charge your laptop. So it goes there nicely. Even this one, you put it there, but we left it there. But the space is still nice, beautiful, very ample space, as you can see. And again, like, it does have this cover to close off everything that you have in the boot. That's just it. I always want to get myself dirty and into this boot. The space is enough. You can fit one person here and maybe they can sleep. I'm just joking, but it's ample enough. So yeah, whoops. I almost dropped it. Oh, it's okay. Close it nicely as you try and go into the front of the car. Let's see what's happening there. Because this one doesn't have an engine, let's see what you find in the hood. Voila! Nothing. There's nothing. It's fully covered. I wonder what's in there. But then it tells you BMW I, it tells you full electric. So you don't see anything here because there's no engine. No engine. Maybe there's batteries there or whatever, you know, there's no engine. We're coming in. Yeah. Like I always say, for me, the most important thing is it must feel comfortable. I don't care what car it is, as long as it feels comfortable. And this one definitely does feel comfortable. I'm loving it. Like, you know, the seats, everything is quite cool. But moving away from comfort and looking at the cockpit, it's quite beautiful. I love the layout. I mean, you know, when we look at the cockpit of the BMW, it almost looks the same most of the time, but I can tell you that the quality is on another level. The quality is really good. I love it. And for me, one thing that's important is how the chunky the steering wheel is. It feels so good. It feels like you're in control and you are holding it and you are in control of this beautiful machine. I love the layout. This one is driver focus, as you can see. The digitals, quite beautiful there. The layout of the screen, you know, it's really gorgeous. It says BMW, and again here it tells you I am Ix3. And like I said, all the things that you will see around it, it screams Ix3. As you can see, the gear lever here, it's detailed with a bit of blue. The start button is blue, so you definitely know you're driving an electric car. But this is the layout of it, and I love it. I love the seats. As you can see, nice, beautiful stitching. These seats are well designed and they are comfortable, like I said. So yeah, you have space here. Let me just try and open this. Oh, sometimes it just gives me a bit of a problem, but it's not a lot. You can put on your USB cable here, or you can charge wirelessly. You can just put your phone there and charge your phone. You know, you don't need to worry about cable. And obviously you do get your 2 cup holders here. You can put your cups here when you're traveling, which is beautiful. I like that. And you have space, and you have a USB-C here if you want to charge another phone or whatever for your passenger. And you will see at the back there's more. So I love that you find the USB and USB-C ports everywhere. So when you charge your phone and someone else wants to charge, they have space for that. That's what I love. I love it. And obviously you have your space again here that you can put whatever. It's a very fairly good size. I love it. So yeah, and the finishes and what they finished around it, it's looking quite beautiful. I love everything about it. I love everything about it. And as you can see in the front here, we don't have how much petrol you have in the car, but it tells you how much electricity the batteries are charged. So it's gonna tell you how far you can travel. Right now we're sitting at 258 Ks for the battery to run out, but that's what you get. There's a beautiful layout, infotainment for your passenger here. They can play their music, and I tell you, it's a beautiful sound system. As you can see, this is Harman Kardon, so it sounds beautiful for trips. I don't know if you're gonna do long trips though, because the range in the car, I'm not so quite sure about it, but you know, I'll tell you what I think, and then you'd also please tell me what you think down in the comments. Let me know what you think of electric cars. Are they a thing that you're looking at? You know, so yeah, that's it. But as you can see, the beautiful design up here, I love it. And it's going like your panoramic roof, which goes all the way to the back. And those scenery, well, it was raining. As you can see, the raindrops are still there, and it's looking beautiful. I just love how everything comes together on this baby. But again, as we all know, the most important people are the ones that are sitting at the back. Your guests, your passengers. Let's go and see if they will find the same comfort as you do. In we go. Let's give it up for the back of the car. You know, hey, TikTok. Let's give it up for the back of the dress. Let's give it up for the back of this car, because obviously immediately you come in, I'm really impressed. It feels comfortable. Much more needed legroom. I'm happy with it. Quite beautiful. Like my back, well supported. I feel comfortable already. Like it is. I know it seems like I always say that, but it's true. Like, I think I'm just lucky in getting all these comfortable cars, right? So yeah, this is what you get. The back of the car, you can still control your aircons here. You've got your buttons so you don't get cooked up behind here. So everything is laid out very nicely. Like I said, you get your USB-C right here for your 2 passengers, which is really cool. But then this is a bunker, so you could have another passenger in the middle, which is still a very much good enough space. I love it. It still feels comfortable even though you're sitting here in the middle, and very comfortable. I love it. So when you're sitting here and you're looking at the skyline, it's quite beautiful. You know, like I said, it was raining and you have the droplets down up there. Yeah, as in, yeah, it feels like we've made it. I love it. You know, I love the seats. I did say that, and the stitching. You can see it from the back, you know. It's quite a very beautiful design. And I didn't mention this. As you can see, the layout of this door is quite beautiful. Like the detail, how it feels, it's just really beautiful. I mean, as you can see, your Harman Kardon speaker right here, it's built in very nicely, and you have your X here. I just love how it's built and detailed, the quality, and BMW is really known for that. So yeah, this is what you get on this electric car. I love it. But when it comes to my opinion, let me tell you this. I think this car is made for people who have made it in life. And I'm saying that because we do have load shedding at the end of the day. And if you can produce your own power, this one is for you. And if not, this one, I don't think it's for you, because when we have load shedding, that means you can't go anywhere. So this one is definitely for me, a stay-home mom that will pick up the kids, drop them at school, do some bit of grocery, obviously living around your urban areas, do some grocery and go back, do a bit of chores and go back and pick them up. You know, where you just have your life revolve around it. Yes, it's a family car, it's big enough for that, but is it able to take those long trips going to vacation? Very skeptical of that. I don't think so, because of the range. And again, like I said, you know, load shedding and just the plugging points are not everywhere. So as much as it's big and it can be suitable for a family, but this one would need to be like an extra car for you to have and every day run around and have another car for those long drive vacations. Not this one. But again, let me know what you think down in the comments. I love to hear what you think about it. Everything, let me know. Tell me what cars you want to see. This is Change Down SA. We'll definitely make sure we bring them to you and we review the cars and tell you our opinion. But we'd also love to hear your opinion. Right now, I'd like us to take it for a drive Sunday. Here we go. Safety first. All the time, right? Make sure you get your seatbelt on and make sure that your sitting position is good. Did I mention that this baby right here is got 240 kilowatts of power? Woo, this magic carpet is fast. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. You let me know what you think of the car. Please do comment down in the comment section. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Change Down SA. My name is Jabu Brown. I really appreciate you watching my videos. I will make sure that I bring more of them. So have a good one. Cheers.